Alrighty, so my window is open. Oh, would you look at that? There's an airplane and there's birds. There's gonna be a lot of noises from outside, so I am sorry if that interferes with the audio in any way. But it's really nice weather outside and I can't bring myself to lock myself in my room for 5 hours with the window closed. So, I apologize in advance. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with my prep, which recently has been including this little round cuticle bit, and go around all my cuticle and sidewalls and try to clean up all the excess product or dead skin that is on my nail beds. Oh, and also shout out to Boo Creamy here on YouTube. You guys should go check out her videos and her Instagram. She's super talented. In her video explaining how to get your nails to last longer, she explained that if you use your drill on, like, you know how you would normally use it on like the right hand setting if you're using your dominant hand, if you use it on the opposite setting when you're cleaning around the cuticle, it helps lift the cuticle, like the dead skin, much easier. So shout out to her because I never knew that and it's super helpful. All right, let's do this. And now let's just wipe them off with some alcohol. Actually, I noticed that my nails are pretty uneven and rickety. So I'm actually just gonna take my little glass file and file my nails a little bit. Okay, I think that is a little bit better. Some of my nails are really short right now because last week I was pretty stressed out, and whenever I get stressed out, I start peeling my nails off, like just the tips. I'll start like peeling them off. I'm not really a nail biter, but I am a nail peeler. I don't know. So yeah, some of them are pretty short, but I think they're looking a little bit better now. Okay, so now I'm just gonna wipe them off with some alcohol. Let me know what you guys think about alcohol versus a dehydrator. Like, should you use both, or should you just use alcohol? Should you just use a dehydrator? This is 90% alcohol that I just got from Walmart in a big tub. 91% actually. And this was only like $3. So I definitely think that using alcohol is probably a lot cheaper than using a dehydrator. But what do you guys think works better? I think today I'm going to just try to stick with the alcohol. Okay, so I'm having a really hard time choosing whether I want to do this with full cover tips or if I want to do polygel with like the half tips. I have these tips that I got from AliExpress that I've been wanting to try. They're just like stiletto half tips, you know. So I think if I use this with like the polygel, like I have this red polygel, that could work well. I don't know, is this red polygel a bit too orange for a strawberry? I don't know, I can't really tell. I think it would be fine. So that's one option, but then I also have these that I got from TEMU that I've been wanting to try. Oh my goodness, do you hear like the beetle outside? Nature, bro. I have these, and these are like just full cover, and they're super long. And I don't think I am feeling like doing that long today. I don't know, I don't really want to have different length nails per se right now. So I think I might save these for a different time. I think I'm gonna try the tips with the polygel today because I've been wanting to try that, and I've actually never done that before with just like tips and polygel. So I'm gonna do that today. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's do it. And I'm only gonna be doing my left hand today. Still got these ones on. I love these nails so much. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by sizing them all out. Okay, so all of the tips are sized out, and now I'm just going to take some of my 100% acetone, and I'm going to prep like the tips where they're gonna meet my nail, just to help them adhere better. And I think I am going to be applying these just with nail glue. So I just use this crusty dusty brush that's like super stiff, and yeah. Okay, so prepping it with the acetone kind of did create like this white deposit, but I'm not super worried about that. It will get covered up by the red and should be fine. I almost forgot to put a base coat on my nails. So let's do that before this because I am going to be using a peel off base coat. It's such a hassle when everything is like needs to be plugged in because like every time I have to use my drill, I have to unplug something else, and then when I have to use my other thing, I have to unplug. Like it's just a hassle. I will be so happy when I can afford to get things that are all wireless. So I'm just going to be using my Jello peel off base coat. I like to wipe most of it off of the brush and then just kind of like scrub in a little layer of it. And I am bringing it all the way down to like where my cuticle is without flooding the cuticle because I do like change my set like every week or even more frequently than that because I love doing my nails and I love making videos. So using a peel off base coat covering the whole nail just makes it easier to remove. If you do want it to last you like upwards of like 4 or 5 weeks, then I would recommend only putting a thin layer like in the middle of your nail. But since I'm probably going to be taking this off soon, I just cover my whole nail. Alright, so my base coat is on. And I am hoping that it does not interfere with how the glue is going to adhere. So I'm just going to put a layer of glue on the inside. And also a little bit on my nail. And I like to let it dry a little bit, like for a couple seconds, and then stick it on. And just hold it down for about like 10 seconds until it's nice and adhered. And there we go. That's not too shabby. It's somewhat straight. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stick all the rest of the tips on. Feels pretty strong. All my friends think I'm so bad, doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through a hotel lobby. Think the same when I'm on my own. And it's the end of the night. Okay, all my tips are applied, and that was actually super easy, and they're on there really firm. So yay, I'm happy about that. So now I'm just gonna go on to put a thin layer of this red polygel on all of my nails because I am going to be putting this solid gel that I got from TEMU. I haven't tried it yet. It's not even opened. Oh, it's not even opened, but I'm going to be putting this on top. So I just want a very thin layer of polygel. And I am going to put a paper towel down because this stuff gets real sticky and I feel like every time I cannot not make a mess. So, but actually before I do anything, I will buff the tips. And then I'm just going to wipe them off with some alcohol. And I think I'm also going to apply a base coat on them. Is that what you're supposed to do? I think so. You guys, I totally know what I'm doing. All right, I am going to put a base coat, just a really thin one, really quick. Okay, so now that I have a base coat applied to the tips so that the polygel will stick better, I am going to be using alcohol as my slip solution. So I'm just going to pour some 91% alcohol in this little dish, Perfect. And I will use this polygel brush that I got from TEMU actually. I have been shopping way too much on TEMU. They'll send me like a text and be like, we have a special discount just for you. Are you gonna accept or reject? And I'm like, oh my goodness, 70% off. How can I reject this? But then it's like, in order to buy it and get the discount, you have to buy at least $10 worth of stuff. So then I'm like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna have to spend $10. So then I spend $10 and the next day I spend $10, and soon enough, $10 becomes like $100 after 10 times, and it's just an endless cycle. Anyway, I'm just sticking the polygel in between my thighs while I'm sitting down to try to warm it up so that it's easier to get out of the tube. I just find this is easier than running it under hot water because I don't really want to get up to go do that. All right, so now I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit. I am going to be trying to make this a thin layer. So let's see how this goes. And I'm just going to try to pat instead of drag and kind of push it where I want it to go. I have yet to have like a good experience with polygel, but I haven't given up yet. So I'm hoping that maybe this time will be different and I will like polygel.
The end of the night, feel like you're dodging my eye. But then you're right by my side. Tell me it's all in my mind.
Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. It looks like a pretty even coat to me. So I'm just gonna cure that, and I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the same process for the rest of my nails.
Sliding doors, just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody, spending all of the night moonwalking, and with the view she could see her building. Try to tell her I know I feel it. Keep me floating, I'm on my back. Slow me down when I'm living fast.
Okay, so here we are with all the polygel on and cured. I'm just gonna wipe it off with some alcohol to get rid of the sticky layer before I go in and file it, just to like even it all out. And I'm so happy that I can say that was literally the easiest time I've had with polygel ever. And it was actually enjoyable. I think that I am definitely going to only do polygel with like tips now. Also, I really love that red color. It's like a jelly red, super pretty. And of course, I'll link everything down below. Okay, to file these, I'm just going to use a sanding band. And so that the sanding band doesn't cut me, I'm going to like take it, I'm gonna try to like file it on the sides to like, I don't know, smooth it out and not make it so sharp, just like on the top edges. One of you guys actually suggested that I do this. I think that's much better now. I'm just gonna take my dust collector and start filing.
Things that I usually stop sliding doors. Just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody.
Okay, so now they're all filed and they're super scuffed up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little buffer block and I am going to put some oil, just some cuticle oil, on all of my nails. This is like that TikTok hack that you have probably seen, but basically all you do is you rub some cuticle oil all over your nails and then you buff them and it makes them super smooth. There we go. So now I'm just gonna take my buffer and buff them out. There we go, so they look so much smoother now. And I'm just going to take some alcohol and wipe all the oil off. And I'll also go and wash my hands. Alrighty, so now my nails are all nicely filed and buffed and smooth. I am going to be honest, I did take like a 2-hour break and I went to the gym. Okay, so now that we have the red base, it's time to make them look like strawberries. And in order to do that, I'm going to be using this solid gel. You know, like the gel that you can like squish with your fingers. I am going to be using a glove though, don't worry. So I am going to be using the solid gel that I got from TEMU. I've never used it before, so we're gonna test it out today. It looks pretty solid to me. Oh yeah, it's like not even sticky. Like it's not sticking to my nail. That's so weird. Okay, and I'm gonna be using these gloves, but since I have like these stiletto nails on, I'm actually going to take my scissors and I'm gonna cut off like the tip of the glove so that my nails can poke through. All right, so let's put this on. Nice. I may have cut them a little too much because my finger is also poking through, but you know what? It's fine. We'll work with it. There. It'll be fine. It's fine, guys. Trust me, trust me. So I'm actually just gonna use my cuticle pusher to grab out like a little ball. Wow, that's so weird. It's like not even sticky. Ooh. Weird. Okay, that's cool. It feels like clay. Like if you've ever used like Sculpey oven baked clay, that's what it feels like. Actually, before I do this, I think I should put a base coat on these to make sure that it sticks well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, let me put a base coat on. Okay, so now there's a base coat on and I think that will definitely ensure that this gel actually sticks to the nails. All right, so now I'm just gonna take this glob of solid gel and stick it on my nail, and then I'm just going to like smooth it out over the whole thing, trying to make it thinner towards the edges. And I'm just going to take my cuticle pusher dipped in some alcohol and kind of try to push it towards my cuticle and sidewall and just kind of like smooth it out. Okay, so now that I have a layer of the solid gel on there, it is time to turn it into like a strawberry. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to take this dotting tool and I am going to press little dots in it, kind of in like a checkered fashion. So just like start in the corner. That kind of looks like a strawberry, right? I think it will look better when I put the little seeds at the end. But yeah, we're just gonna go with that. I'm just gonna do this for the rest of my nails.
know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody. Spending all of the night moonwalking, and with the view she could see her building. Try to tell her I know I feel it. Keep me floating, I'm on my back. Slow me down.
Yo, I just noticed this. Like, look, that's the bottom of the bottle. Like, look how thick it is. And then, like, it's only filled like less than halfway with stuff. It's a little deceiving that it's this large and then it's only like less than halfway full, but you know, it's TEMU. What do I expect, right? Okay, now they're definitely starting to look like strawberries. The only problem is now though that, like, look at this one. It's way too thick on this side and it's making it look very crooked, and it's also kind of irritating me. So I think I'm gonna try to take my file and just file along the sides. Hopefully, since it's just gonna be on the sides, it's not gonna affect like the strawberry texture too much.
But then you're right by my side. Tell me it's all in my mind. You make me wanna be with somebody, doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Make the same.
I think they look better now. The sides don't have as much texture as they did before, but they were just like annoying me when I would put my hands together like this. I could like feel the nails touching together like in a certain way, and it was just really annoying like to have all that thickness on the side. So definitely if you do this yourself, I would recommend trying to make it thinner on the sides. I was trying to do that, but obviously I didn't do as great of a job of that as I could. But now I'm just gonna go wash them and scrub them because I cannot seem to get like the little debris from filing off, because no matter how much I wipe it, they just still feel like sticky in a weird way. Like they're not sticky, but they're not sticky. It's weird. Okay, I'll be right back. And they still feel sticky. All right, it's fine. We're gonna roll with it. Like, this stuff is literally not cured all the way. Okay, weird. I've cured it for 2 minutes at this point. I'll cure it for 1 more minute, but if it doesn't cure, then like, I don't know what else to do. It shouldn't be a problem because it's not touching my skin or my natural nail anywhere. So just beware if you use this stuff like to actually adhere the tip to your nail, because I don't think it like fully cures all the way. Yeah, I would not recommend this. Okay, I've literally cured this in my LED UV light for 3 minutes now, and I feel like it is still soft. It literally is still soft. Okay, yeah, that's really weird. Okay, it's like hard enough, but it's like when I push into it, it makes an indent. Okay, it's fine though for now. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish them. So now I'm going to put the little seeds, and I don't know if I should put the seeds with green or yellow. I have this really bright green, and I think it actually might look really cute if the seeds are really bright green. So I'm just gonna try that. I'm gonna put a little bit. Take my little dotting tool again, and I am just going to put a little dot in each of, oh, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Never mind. Actually, okay, hold up. I have an idea. If I dot this in all of the holes and then take alcohol and wipe off the entire nail, I think it'll wipe it off of everywhere except the hole. Does that look weird? You know, it looks somewhat weird, but we're gonna go with it. We are gonna go with it. Would it look better with yellow? Possibly. Should I mix yellow with this green? Maybe. Am I going to? No. So So I put green in every single hole, like little indentation that I made. So now I'm just gonna take my nail wipe with some alcohol and wipe the whole thing, and that should get rid of all of the green that's not inside the little seed holes. And you know what? I think that's good. I think I'm gonna go with that. Although I do think there's a couple holes that it kind of got wiped out of. And one more time, real quick. There we go. Does it look like a strawberry? Not necessarily. I don't know. Like, I almost feel like it looks better without the green. You know what? On this one, before I cure this, I'm gonna try to go in with a darker red for the seeds. And I wanna see if that looks better. Because I don't know if it'll even show up, but let's see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna use the exact same method, but instead of the green, I'm using a red. That's like not even showing up on camera. Okay, well there we go, a little bit. I don't know, which looks better, the green or the red? You know what, let me get a yellow and see if it would look better with a yellow. Oh no, I'm actually gonna try to go over the green with yellow, and this is gonna be my last attempt, and then I'm just gonna roll with it because I don't know what to do, honestly. I'm getting a bit frustrated, but I'm gonna try not to give up.
But then you're right by my side. Tell me it's all in my mind.
Alright, and then just wipe it off. That looks weird. I don't like that. Okay, you know what? I'm going back over with green. I don't like that. I feel like it looks weird. Okay, I think I may have overreacted a little bit about how bad this looks. I asked my mom and my sister what they thought it looked like, and they both said it looked like a strawberry. And so I think I'm just gonna try to stop being my own worst critic and just kind of do the same thing that I did here to all the rest of them, and then work with it from there and try to make it as much as a strawberry as I can. And it is really annoying that it still feels like soft. It's definitely like not curing all the way. But, you know, if after I put the top coat on it, it's still bothering me, I'll just take them off and redo them tomorrow. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and add the little yellowish green dots to all the rest of them, and then we will go from there. Okay, so now all the little seeds are on, and I guess they kind of do look like strawberries. They look like kind of creepy strawberries, to be honest. But I think what would help is if I added a few like little leaves up here. And so I guess I'll use the same adhesive gel to do that because I don't know what else I would use. My gloves are downstairs and I don't feel like going and getting another pair of gloves. So I am just gonna use my fingers, but don't get mad at me. And if you do this yourself, you should definitely use gloves because you don't want to get contact dermatitis. So, okay, so I'm just gonna take a little ball And I'm gonna try to form it into a little leaf shape, a little teardrop, that. And put it here. And then I'll make like a little indent in it using this. So it looks like a little leaf. And I think I'm gonna do two. Oh, you can't even see that. So you can't even really see it because it's clear. There's like a little teardrop shaped leaf on there and I indented it with the little cuticle pusher thing. So I'm just gonna do two more of those and then cure it and then paint them green. I'm not gonna lie, these nails are taking so much longer than I expected them to. I thought that they would be really simple, but no.
And it's the end of the night, feel like you're dodging my eye. But then you're right by my side, tell me it's all in my mind. You make me wanna be with somebody, doing things that I usually don't.
Okay, so I added 3 little leaves and you literally cannot even see them because they're clear, but I'm gonna paint them now. And I like still don't have like a regular green color. I really need to get more colors of gel polish. The only green color I have really is this really bright one. So I think that I'm just going to try to add a little bit of, I think maybe if I added a little bit of blue, it might look a little bit better, maybe. Let's see. Let's try to add a little bit of this bluish purple and see what that does. That didn't really do anything, but you know, I'm just gonna use this green because it's like the only green I have. So
You make me wanna be with somebody, you make me wanna be.
okay, actually that looks so cute. I think that definitely helped. I'm definitely going to have to do another coat of that though. So let me just cure this one and do another coat.
Ain't the same when I'm on my own. All my friends think I'm with somebody, doing things that I.
So here's what it's looking like with the little leaves. I think that it's looking so much better now. I'm definitely feeling better about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add little leaves to the rest of these nails, but I'm gonna do it off camera because I feel like this video is going to be really long. I don't know, I feel like this is taking forever. I might just be imagining it, but I'm gonna do that off camera and I will be back when the leaves are on all of them. Okay, I added the leaves to all of them and I think they're looking so much better now. Let me see if I can focus. Focus. There we go. Like, look how cute they look now. They actually, I feel like they actually look like strawberries now. Yes, they are pretty bulky, like especially around here. They're kind of annoying to have on, but I think they look really cute now. So before I add a top coat, I was debating whether or not I should make some of them, like put chocolate on some of them, but maybe I'll, like I could put chocolate on the ring finger and the thumb, maybe. You know, I'm just gonna try to do it because I feel like if I don't, I might regret it and I'll never know what it looked like. So again, I'm just gonna take some of this solid gel. One thing about this gel that I find kind of annoying, besides the fact that it literally does not cure all the way, it's like always a little bit soft no matter what, is that like it doesn't stick to your hands at all, but the instant it touches the like your nail, it sticks and then it's like impossible to get off. But here's what we're gonna do. We're going to make this like chocolate, so I'm just gonna like cover the bottom like this, like just like it's like dipped in chocolate a little bit. There we go, and now I'm gonna cure that. Okay, so now that it's cured, I'm just gonna take this brown that I have, it's like a darker brown, and I'm going to paint over the gel that I just put on. So there's one coat, but I think it's definitely gonna need two. So I'm just gonna cure this coat before I put the second one on. And now I'm gonna put the second coat. Okay, and I don't really want to do a third coat, but I can still see the seeds over here, so I'm gonna do a third coat. Okay, so here it is with the chocolate. I think it looks cool, maybe. It either looks cool or it looks weird. I can't decide yet, but I'm gonna go and do the same thing basically to my ring finger now, and then we'll put a top coat. So we're almost done, but I think I'm liking these so far. Yeah. Okay, the chocolate is on, and there's only one thing left to do, and that is put a top coat. So let's do this. It may get rid of some of the textures I have created for the seeds and such, but honestly, at this point, I just want to be done. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Not even gonna do it. I started these nails at around 11 and now it's almost 7. I did take a 2-hour break to go to the gym, but that's a long time still. That's like 5 hours. Which actually, who am I kidding? That's like the average time it takes me to do my nails. But yeah, these ones, I don't know why. I just got like super frustrated with them at some point. I think because, I don't know, I had this idea in my head of what I wanted them to look like, and they just weren't really matching up to that at the beginning. But now I think I'm happy with them, and I can't wait to see what they look like with all of the top coat on. So yeah, I'm just gonna top coat these and we will be done.
Doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Ain't the same when I'm on my own. All my friends think I'm somebody. Doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Ain't the same when I'm on my own.
So I just recorded an outro, but I have no idea if it recorded. So here they are. I think they look super cute, actually. I think I'm happy with adding the chocolate. I don't know. They probably would have looked fine without the chocolate, but you know, I had to know what they would look like with the chocolate. So they are a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. They're super like chunky, and I don't know how long I'll keep these on for. Probably just until like Monday, if I'm gonna be honest, so like 2 days. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention this gel. I would not recommend it because it didn't seem to fully cure, which seems to be dangerous to me. I wouldn't use gel that doesn't fully cure, especially if it's going to be touching your skin or your nail beds, because you can get contact dermatitis and get like really itchy and stuff whenever you use gel, which you do not want. So I don't know if I'll link it down below, but if I do, I'll make sure to mention like not to get this one. So I would just link it so you know which one not to get. This one's from TEMU, by the way. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of these nails down below. If you think they looked better without the chocolate or you like them with the chocolate. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. If you could give this video a thumbs up, it would help me so much and I would really appreciate it. And if you enjoy these videos, you can subscribe and become part of my little family here on YouTube. It would make me so happy. I will hopefully see you in the next one.